From the very beginning, Android had search at its core. With Jelly Bean, we took a hard look at search and redesigned it from the ground up. First, a new UI. Second, faster and more natural voice search. And third, a new feature we're calling Google Now. Let's start with the new UI. Last month, we introduced the knowledge graph in Google Search. The goal is for Google to understand that the words you use when you're searching are not just words, but real things in the real world. In Jelly Bean, we're using the power of the knowledge graph to show you search results in a new, richer way. For example, if you want to know what movies Angelina Jolie has starred in, we'll show you this card. Or if you ask how much the Earth weighs, you'll see an answer like this. If you're searching for the weather in New York, we'll show you a card with the weekly forecast. If you want to find a nearby Starbucks, we'll show you a card with a quick map of some stores close to you and a shortcut to take you to Google Maps. Now, let's show you what we've done with voice search. You know, sometimes you'd rather just speak your search query or ask a question. In Jelly Bean, voice search is much faster. It's also better at understanding natural language, and it speaks answers back to you using the power of the knowledge graph. Let's go to the device and show you this live. Randall, why don't you show us a few more examples? You can talk.
Okay, I'm going to ask a few questions, and Google will respond. Who is the Prime Minister of Japan?
The Prime Minister of Japan is Yoshihiko Noda.
All right.
Try a few more.
We'll try another one. What is the definition of robot?
Robot, a machine capable of carrying out a complex series of actions automatically.
It's pretty appropriate. Okay. Try another. How tall is the Space Needle?
Space Needle is 604 feet tall.
Okay, we'll give it one more try. Show me pictures of pygmy marmosets.
Okay. That's great. Now, notice that if you go back to the results, if you swipe away that card, there's a wealth of additional information from the web on pygmy marmosets, which, as I'm sure you know, are the smallest monkeys in the world. Google will always give you web search results for all of your questions. Thanks, Randall. Let's go back to slides. Thank you. Now, the third part of the new Android search experience is called Google Now. Today, smartphones are powerful. They can do pretty much anything you ask. Search the web, give you directions, traffic info, anything. But smartphones are only as smart as you tell them to be. They rely on you to do everything. You have to enter a search query, you have to type in a street address, and you have to ask for traffic in a particular area. But with Google Now, that starts to change. Google Now gets you just the right information at just the right time. And all of it happens automatically. So how do we do this? If you choose to, Google Now uses things like your search history, your location history, and your calendar to figure out what information you might need and when. Let's see a few examples on slides. Traffic. Google Now figures out when you commute from home to work and back. It'll then tell you how long the commute on your usual route is going to be, and it'll give you a faster route if there's a lot of traffic. Next, public transit. When you're near a bus stop or on a platform at a subway station, Google Now tells you when the next bus or train will arrive. Places. Google Now will show you bars, restaurants, and places of interest around you as you walk down the street. And when you're in a restaurant trying to figure out what to order, Google Now will tell you what that restaurant is best known for. Next, appointment. When you have a calendar event, Google Now will help you get there on time. For example, if you normally take the bus to get around, Google Now will tell you when to leave based on how long it'll take you to walk to the bus stop, when the next bus arrives, and how long that bus ride will take. So we get there on time. Flights. If you have an upcoming flight that you've searched for, Google Now keeps you up to date on the status. It tells you which terminal to go to, and it updates you if there's a delay, all automatically. Sports. Google Now keeps you updated on your favorite sports teams in real time. You'll see scores and upcoming games. And the best part is you don't need to set up your favorite teams. You've already done that by searching for them on Google. Travel. Google Now knows when you're traveling. And if you're traveling internationally, Google Now will give you interactive cards for currency conversion and translation. It also conveniently tells you what time it is back home.